Hey everybody, it's Aunt Bibi. Today is Wednesday, February 24th, 2021. I'm Barb Hammer. I decided to get out on a nice sunny day here and look out from my balcony, the balcony of my apartment here in the Fraser Valley of British Columbia, east of Vancouver, so sort of the outer suburbs of Vancouver. Um, so we usually have really gray, cloudy, gloomy days, rainy days this time of year, but this is one of the few sunny days that we're having. So it's like a late winter, early spring day. Anyway, I haven't made many videos lately. Been kind of tired and run down. I often do get tired and run down this time of year. The dark, short days kind of get to me. Um, but it's just frustrating in social media. Uh, so um, I get a lot of flack from both sides. I don't go after obvious propaganda most of the time because there are all these other channels and social media figures that go after obvious propaganda. I go after the um, fake alternative media figures that lie by omission, really. Or they give you a little bit of truth and then they sneak in this propaganda with a smiling face. So I deal with a lot of stuff about China, and there are all these YouTubers. They're all dudes. That's what's interesting. So I call them the sex pet sausage fest because they're Westerners that go to China, or they decide to do video, make sort of puff piece PR kind of videos about China. Um, and I think they go to China, big money in China, and they often go to China. I call them sex pats because I think they go there for the women, to exploit the women and China, and then they claim they're experts or something. And somebody said, and I say this too, just because you're diddling a Chinese woman doesn't make you an expert on China. Anyway, I got kicked off to Twitter, and you realize you're not really missed in social media when you're gone. People kind of accept it. And on Twitter, unfortunately, a lot of the good social media accounts that were talking about China and Hong Kong, they're gone, really. Like, I learned from a lot of them back in 2019 when I was first, started to realize all the big lie, man, the big lie industry about China. Yeah, so. Um, Yeah, kicked off to Twitter for no reason. And right before that, I was being threatened. And one was a very serious threat. And also a lady, Chinese Malaysian lady that I thought was a friend, and she suddenly flipped on me and she couldn't handle. Yeah, so it was explained to me that some people, they can't handle that. You know, they will accept being lied to, but they don't like it when somebody else tells them that they're being lied to. So they can't handle it. I think that's partly what happened with her. It might have been about money too. She was having money problems, I think, sort of suggesting that. So I don't know what's going on there. She just couldn't handle the truth, and like she can only handle that we're being lied to so much. Some mainstream media is kind of obvious. Mainstream media, Western mainstream media is just a big lie industry. Propaganda, almost pure propaganda. So, that's the way it is. I go after the sneaky stuff where they're sneaking in propaganda with a little bit of truth, or lying by omission. That's another thing. But, they always lead you back to the official narrative, really, ultimately. So I'm looking at the corner property here where I think they're going to put in two townhouses, row houses. Um, and so they've been working on that property, for that lot, for some time, a year or two. Removed a house. It's a big lot. Um, and they dug up the ground. They took out most of the trees. They left some. I don't know if those trees are going to survive because often the root system is damaged when they dig up the ground. So I think they're getting ready to build there, but I don't know when they'll get around to doing that. So it's been a while. We're moving soon. Same area. We'll have more space. So be moving this spring. I've been busy with that too. It's tax time. I've been doing that, so lots of stuff going on. Yeah, we've been planning to move for some time, really, but especially in the last since 2019 when we got flooded out in the apartment, and then the renovations weren't done right. So also noticed, so that rancher bungalow was taken out, and it was almost all rancher bungalow type houses here. And this is like the last one along this street. Um, so they all eventually turned into rental properties, and I noticed a family that lived there with kids and a dog or two. They moved out, I think, last week. And there's a rezoning sign. So they often try to rezone these single family dwelling properties, and they want to put in a fourplex for so four row houses or townhouses in that lot. So that house is going to come down, and likely more trees. So when they built that townhouse development there several years ago, they damaged the root system for most of those trees there. So most of them died. There's one that survived, hung in there. And I suspect that these trees, there's a bunch of trees here. You can see one tall one here. And I suspect those are all gonna come down to, I mean, really tall tree. Look at that. Really tall tree. But there's several, you can't see, it's hiding. There's several trees there. Anyway, those are probably gonna come out too. So, big doings here. Anyway, I think we're getting out right at the right time. And, so anyway, so that's what's been going on with me. So I will continue to do videos. I need to do some writing, but I've been kind of busy with the moving and everything. So we'll see how things go. But nice sunny day here. I just thought I would show you what's going on here. Yeah. So anyway, I guess that's it for now. Talk to you again soon. Bye.